Om Sai Ram, Om Hanumatai Nama. Welcome back to my channel Sai Upasana Diviner 47 Tarot. And I'll be reading the spread for few signs for which I couldn't do the monthly analysis before. And this spread would be applicable for next 10 days or until the month ends. Right? So take it as it resonates because this is a generic reading, so it would not be applicable for all of you there. This would be really meaningful and sort of a personalized reading for the people who are in actual need of it. And in case you would want to consult me for the personal one-on-one session, you can do so by checking my coordinates in the description below. So let's start. So Scorpio, Vrishchik Rashi, I feel that you sort of want to attain some level of balance in your life. You must be missing on few things. If you are, professionally well off, maybe you are kind of disturbed personally, or vice versa. Take it as it is applicable for you. You want to attain some sort of balance. It could be within relationships also. If you are feeling like you are not, nurtured enough to help others in a relationship, or share equal amount of love or respect in a relationship, maybe you're lacking a balance, I believe, to be very honest. And this is not something which is very new for you. I guess this has happened in past also. You sort of couldn't get evolved in this, and you are carrying this from past. I believe that there's a lack of balance in things that you do or you own. So you need to really check within yourself what qualities you're really missing to get that balance in your life. It could be some amount of fear you have developed over a period of time, or it could be like if you are not doing well in a certain sort of relationship, you don't know how to maybe you see yourself as a certain kind of individual, but when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with a certain individual or people for that matter, you don't bring the best out of you. It could be personal and professional. Maybe you are lacking some sort of major qualities that could distinguish you from other people in personal and professional life also. You just want to attain a balance. You maybe want to conquer people, you want to conquer opportunities, you want to be there, you want to be outgoing, you want to be seen as you are. You don't always want to be defending yourself and fighting people or fighting the situation. So I believe you want to be seen as you are, knowledgeable, wise, sometimes fun, and sometimes serious. So I believe that you somehow are not able to portray yourself well in equations right now, or you have been carrying this from past also to some extent, I believe. I also feel because of not being in that state of not being in that state of mind, I also feel that you somehow want to leave a certain situation. Maybe for a few of you, it could be something related to health. You might not have been feeling very well lately, or it could be a house you want to leave. You want to just go somewhere in search of betterment, in search of something that thrills you. You own a purpose in life, something that is there for you, and you own it with full power. I feel that you just want to go from somewhere. It could be you're not doing very well emotionally from last few months. It could be majorly I'm seeing health scenarios here. If not health, then maybe it could be in personal life, dealing with relationships. Even if you are with people but you are not that happy, or people are not happy while they are surrounded by you, take it as it is. And I feel you are in conflicts for most of the time. You would be in conflicts. I mean, in upcoming few days of this month, you will be in conflicts regarding how should I behave, what possible changes should I make within myself so as to attain a better control in the situations that are presented to me. Or it could be also that it could be regarding a job opportunity also. Maybe some of you will be presented with an opportunity last week of the month you will be presented with some opportunity and you are in conflicts because of it. You think that you're not able to communicate what you actually vouch for, what you actually want out of the relationship, what you actually want out of the equation, want out of the the opportunity that you have gained. Maybe you're in dilemma, in conflict. You are not very sure that whether this should be taken. I mean, you are not very much sure whether you should be up for it, although you want to grab it. But maybe I also feel that you will be in some sort of dilemma. You would think that, is this what I waited for so long? I mean, is this actually the thing that I have missed in my life and I would want to go for it and leave rest of my imaginations. I mean, maybe you would have to compromise on certain aspects of the opportunity also, which you'll be getting. If you'll be enrolled in it, maybe you have to compromise a little and you would not have expected it by the time, and you are somewhat not able to make your mind upon it. I also feel that as the month proceeds, you would want to be wise, you would want to be intellectual. You really, like we started with, you need a balance. So I feel that with High Priestess upright, you want to be in that path. You want to show yourself the path. You want to lead yourself, I feel. You want to lead a situation in your life. I also feel that if you have been talking about something that you are wishing for, lately, something that is in your heart and mind and soul, I feel that you, as the month would end, you would certainly feel that you should stop talking about it to people. You should keep it to yourself until it turns out to be a reality. So you would, maybe for most of you, would stop talking about it. You would surely not stop dreaming about it, but you won't include people in that dream, right? You just want to keep it to yourself. You just want to confide in that dream, in that wish, and manifest it. I guess this would be the best possible way to actually attract that thing that you have been wishing for in your life for long. If it is something that holds a huge arena in your personal development, in your personal life, then definitely you know what I'm talking about. You should try to keep it low. You should try to attract it and then open about it. Don't keep talking about it, and and in case you're not manifesting it right, you're not doing all the correct steps. Maybe you are lacking in certain things to actually attain that thing or attract that wish, right? Or attract that vibration. So, always speaking about it makes no big deal. It's just like it all goes in haste, right? So it's better to be wise and low about whatever you're wishing for. I also feel there would be, as the in last 3-4 days of the month, or let's say last 4-5 days of the month, I feel that you would lack strength. You would be down with some health issues. If something has been going on since a very long time, I would really request you to have a proper checkup, have proper medications, change the alternatives, change the course of actions that you have been involved in while dealing with that situation. Maybe you need to consult a new doctor. Maybe you need to go for medications again if you have stopped that in mid. Maybe you need to change your routine a bit. Maybe you need to improvise in certain aspects of your life to attract good health also, to keep going also, and to have perfect and balanced, and to have a balanced life. I feel that balance is something that is a question mark for you in this month. You have been thinking through of actually how to attain balance and how to keep balancing in every aspect of your life, not in some personal or professional goals. It could be in overall life. You need to attain balance. I think the underlying energy says that you really want to conquer something, you want to uphold something, you want to start something new. And I feel that as the month would progress and it would go to May, as the month would end, definitely you are going to attract something that you have been wishing for from a very long time. You are going to attract that opportunity. That opportunity is going to come your way, and as soon as it is going to knock your door, you are somehow going to feel like, is it everything that I have wished for? Is it completely something that I have wished for? Does it have any loops? Does it have a repetitive pattern that I didn't want to fall in again? Maybe I have encountered that recently or in past times and I am not up for that. You will be in certain sort of dilemma. Maybe it will come with some sort of restrictions, limitations, or a bit of compromise. Or maybe something like you won't be very free and in your creative self while dealing with that opportunity. Likewise, you would have thought of, whenever that would knock your door and you would go and do these things and you would get involved in certain new things and you'll start it fresh. But maybe that comes with certain sort of you not being in that authority to decide everything for yourself. Maybe there is a higher power in that particular opportunity also that would be given to you, wherein you would have some sort of limitations and there will be a power deciding it for you. So the guidance card is for imagination. Like we talked about imagination before also. I feel to manifest or to attract an opportunity, you really need to open the creative aspect of your mind, right? You need to embrace yourself, you need to nourish yourself properly, and only then you can, accept the power that is beyond you and you can go with the flow. Maybe you need to open some dimensions of your mind, you need to strike a balance, you need to be creative enough to understand that this is the need of an hour and I have been wishing and waiting for it. So let me not be in a dilemma while grabbing that opportunity. Maybe this is something that is very much useful for me at the moment. And with Scorpios, there is one thing that if someone tries to overpower you, even if it is your boss in the system or your spouse for that matter, if they try to tell you something with a sense of authority, you are not going to take it positively. So you don't like to be dominated. But in certain scenarios wherein you know that there is a power above, maybe you should have a casual and a friendly approach rather than always carrying your ego on top of your head and then thinking through that, no, how can he dominate me, how can he order me, how can he tell me what is correct and not, how can I make a compromise and how can I adjust. So this maybe doesn't suit you at all the times. This is something that doesn't suit you at all times. Maybe you should shift a little, maybe you should somehow make a shift wherein you can have that adaptive attitude so that everything that comes your way with the creativity that is there in you, that is already there in you, but with a nurtured mind and a balanced self, you'll be able to take it more positively, right? So thank you so much Scorpios for your time. Wish you all the very best. Thank you. See you soon. Om Sai Ram.